Today I'd like to talk to you about Robert Munsch books. This is not a series. This is just an author who writes children's books that I would like to talk to you about. One of the things with children's books is that they are often meant to be read to a child. You can tell because the writing is not spaced, it's not big, and there's a lot of it on one page. That means this is the side the parent looks at, this is the side the child looks at. Right? So, for example, Johnathan cleaned up, then he heard a sound, and purple, green, and yellow. Both of these stories are interesting, and they're complicated, and all the writing is there to keep the story going. And one thing I do like about these is that sometimes you get a one-sentence page. I feel like these one-sentence pages are there to help children start the process of reading for themselves. One sentence on one page with a picture is a great way to get your child to start connecting the sounds and the words. I'll read this page and you read this page. So if you see the Munsch Classic sign, you'll know the story is lovely. There is probably a moral. Some of the books go deeper. Some of the books are more about what you should and should not do. Those are the subjects that stories for children are often about. Let me give you an example of the writing. Jonathan's mother went to get a can of noodles. She said, "Johnathan, please don't make a mess." When she was gone, Johnathan stood in the middle of the apartment and looked at the nice clean rug and the nice clean walls and the very, very clean sofa and said, "Well, there is certainly no mess here." Then he heard a sound. It was coming from behind the wall. He put his ear up against the wall and listened very carefully. Excellent, sweet, and very cute. These stories will become beloved by many, many a native child. So, if you do assign these books, or if you're looking to read them, either you read them to your child, and when there's one sentence on a page, you let them try, or you assign this to older children, level 3, for example, which are able to understand more complicated sentences and can then understand the general story and can get something out of it. So I would recommend this for level 3 grades 4 to 6.